The Match Game, Hollywood Squares, Hour, with the stars of the NBC daytime dramas. From Days of Our Lives, Wayne Northrup, Deirdre Hall, John Delancey, from another world, Christopher Rich, Nancy Frangio, and the stars of the Match Game, Hollywood Squares Hour, Gene Rayburn and John Bowman.
Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you very much. You're very kind to come in here and help us out, and so are you, indeed.
This is like a weapon.
Everything okay?
I've got my pens, I've got my water, and I've got my pieces of paper.
You're into leather, I see.
Yeah. Well, she likes it that way.
Do you really, Deirdre?
Please,
Is that true?
please.
That's a very stunning outfit.
Thank you.
Yeah, how's that look on camera? Great? Great, right, audience? Okay.
Thanks.
This is your first go, right?
First go.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Have you done many of these?
Not too many.
Oh. Well, we're all
Oh, I
experienced
don't.
down here.
Zero.
Zero. Not too. That's right.
Rose,
That's
just
not
follow
too many.
our lead.
Let's say hello to our two players here with a brisk round of applause. Colleen Benn and Dan Beaton. Hello. Colleen, let's hear about you first.
I'm a chief accountant.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's a little turned there.
You're a chief
I'm a
accountant.
chief accountant, and I go to school at night, and I dabble in photography on the side.
And how did you get to be a chief accountant before you finished school?
I was very lucky, and I worked hard.
Oh, I bet you did. All right, Colleen. Now, Dan, let's hear about you. I'm only kidding. No.
Okay, Gene, I'm an educational therapist. I work with children with learning disabilities. I have two handsome sons, one 21, one 16.
Yeah.
And avid tennis player, and I've just finished my first novel.
Oh, well,
Dan, you should
congratulations.
feel very at home
Dan,
here.
you're going to feel right at home because of a bunch of learning disability
Learning
people over here. Yeah.
I thought it'd be novelist.
And you're going to really help us out here. Let's go. We're going to play the match game, 3 rounds. The winner will go on to challenge the returning champion on Hollywood Squares for a chance to win up to $30,000. And I push the button and reveal the round 1 questions. Colleen won the toss. You'll go first.
B, please.
All right. Okay. Marvin, the medical student, is a real go-getter. To pay his way through medical school, he sells blanks door to door. We should have saved this for the cast from St. Elsewhere when we had them on here.
That's right. Keep your hands
You guys are clever. I'm an idiot. I'm stupid.
All right, put that in the slot there.
Oh, put it
And
in.
that lights the light and tells me you're ready, you see. Okay, here we go. Colleen, you ready? Mm-hmm. Marvin, the medical student, is a real go-getter. To pay his way through medical school, he sells blanks door to door.
Aspirin?
Aspirin?
No.
Now I don't feel so dumb.
She's off to a rocky start,
Kidding,
isn't
just
she?
kidding, Colin.
Dan,
What have you
wanna
got,
help
Wayne?
Her out,
Huh?
please? She's...
Well, I might. Does this help her out? Pills? Is
Pills.
that would? No.
No. No.
Well,
There are too
No.
many. There are all kinds of other pills.
Yeah, there's
wait.
liquid acid.
He's judging us
They
there.
are.
He's hidden behind
Marcus
the camera.
Welby?
It's the guy in the cage over there is a judge. Deidre?
He sells organs.
Organs. Right. What do we got? Yes, John.
Vacuums.
Vacuum. He worked his way through medical school selling vacuum cleaners. Vacuum cleaners. No, well, we're thinking of a guy in medical school. What would he do,
How can I
John?
boo a guy who works his way through medical school selling vacuum cleaners? I said organs.
Organs.
I said
Organs?
yeah, organs is good.
That's
Real
right.
good.
That's right.
Organs,
Not
oh, yeah.
the
That's
musical
good.
type, the liver, kidney type.
His liver, kidney, all of that.
That wasn't quite what I
Chris?
had in mind. But
Well, My guy didn't sell them part by part. He sold the whole package. Corpses.
Corpses. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Now, that's a perfectly wonderful answer. A medical student would do that. They work with corpses, you know, to learn how to do the various procedures. So that's a good one. All right, Dan, this is yours.
You should book some.
Dumb Donald was just arrested for shoplifting in a cafeteria. He's so dumb he was caught putting blank down his pants. One more time.
Yeah.
Dumb Donald was arrested for shoplifting in a cafeteria. He's so dumb he was caught putting blank down his pants.
In a cafeteria.
Yeah, in a cafeteria.
Cafeteria.
Round one questions, you know, get pretty wild here, so whatever comes to your head, just put it down there. They're all good. Excellent.
No,
You can tell what
they're
people
not.
are.
They're horrible.
You can tell what people are married.
Let's go. John, put it in the slot. John, baby. Wake up, John.
It's these rules, you know.
Dumb Donald. Dumb Donald was just arrested for shoplifting in a cafeteria. So dumb he was caught putting blank down his pants.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs. All right.
Hot dogs, yeah, that's a great answer. Yeah, I wish I would have thought of that.
You didn't think of that.
No, I
What'd you
didn't think
of?
of hot dogs. I thought of mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
That's okay. It's the gravy that
French
really
fries,
gets them.
feels good.
You might like that. Deidre?
Peas.
Peas.
It's a pun, right?
That is my
Cute.
favorite.
Cute. John?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Whoa, chili dog.
Right.
All right, front line, let's see if you did any better. Come on.
Hot dog.
Hey, John.
I bet he's played this game before.
If he's dumb, he can get away with something like a hot dog.
Yeah.
But if he's really dumb, he can't get away with something like a big
A
whipped cream pie.
A whipped cream pie.
But wait, see.
I agree.
Nancy and Chris are married, okay? Nancy and Chris are married to each other in real life. So before she wrote that, he says, "Take my answer." And she says, "Oh, no, it's so uninteresting." You can really tell when
She
people
said
have lived
that.
together a long time. Yeah.
What did you say first off? That I think it was perfectly reasonable to put any of these things in his pants. Nothing
Right.
wrong with any
I
of those
agree
things.
with you.
Now,
You're right.
Very unreasonable to put hot soup in your pants and try and
That's it.
steal it. Now,
Right.
See,
So- It is
yeah,
uninteresting.
I can see why she opted for the
1-0 is score, Dan's favor. That's the end of round one. Round two coming up right after this.
Come celebrate Buzzer's 6th birthday with a game show marathon over half a century in the making.
What is your name, please?
It's Buzzer's 6th birthday bash, June 5th, only on Buzzer.
Finding a Bigfoot is...
Order now.
Here we go. Round two coming up. Dan, you're ahead. You go first.
I'll take B for beaten, but don't you believe it?
B for beaten, he says. Here it is.
It's not beaten yet.
That's his name.
That's his name. Oh.
Dan Beaton. Linda is such a rotten housewife. Don't do it if your heart's not in it, please. Yesterday, she swept her blank under the rug. That's how rotten she is. Anything like that is okay.
It is terrible.
All right?
You're right.
Oh, no, I got it. I got a better one than that.
You got it there?
Yeah.
All right.
Throw that one away. I'll
Wayne
go
the
get
Mumbler.
this one.
Throw it away.
Okay. Let's go, Deidre. Put it in the slot.
Put it in the slot.
I wasn't done.
Dan, Linda's such a rotten housewife. Yesterday, she swept her blank under the rug.
Baby.
Baby, good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
They keep coming up with the good ones. You keep coming up with the rotten
Now,
ones.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, if they don't give me this one, there's going to be beep to pay. How about kid?
Kid.
Yeah, all right, yeah. See, I changed it from cat.
All right. That's one in a row, Wayne. Okay. Here we go.
I didn't know she had a baby. I thought she swept her little dog.
Her little dog.
Oh,
Dog.
boo, that's no good. I chose cat.
All right. What have you got for us?
Oh, he's not writing. He's just commenting. It was an ugly sight.
Infant.
Her infant.
All right, another one. Dan's up to 3.
Now,
Yes, sir?
I think this might be a match. I know that she calls me baby, and I'm her husband. Does that...
Nice try.
Yeah, good try.
You tried
Very
to sell
nice
that
try,
to us,
Chris.
too, Chris.
Now, let's see what we have for Colleen. He has 3, Colleen. A little catching up for you to do. Hey, did you hear about Ugly Edna's honeymoon?
No.
Let me tell you about it. After her new husband saw her body, he went blank.
Hey, wait, you want to put the same thing I did? And if I get it right, I get 3 plus points?
Come on, you guys.
Yeah, okay, I'll...
All right, Deidre?
Yeah, fine. Okay.
Colleen, did you hear about Ugly Edna's honeymoon? After her new husband saw her body, he went blank.
Into the bathroom?
Into the bathroom.
Now, wait a minute. She said into the bathroom.
Why did he go in there, Colleen?
To hide.
Oh, to hide.
Yeah.
He went to the bathroom to hide. All right, Wayne.
We couldn't write a sentence. We just, into the bathroom to hide.
What have you got?
I said he went home.
He went home. That's it.
That's pretty good. It went home. Yeah.
Isn't that the dumbest answer you ever saw? He went home. Gosh, Wayne. He went home.
Home it is. Okay, John.
Back to mom.
Back to mom. All right, John, you're up.
It's not easy over there being Colleen. I want a hand for Colleen's effort.
Thank you.
He's trying.
Too bad it was such a lousy answer. I said home. No. I did say home, but...
Nancy.
It was such a shock to his eyeballs that he went blind.
Aha. Chris?
Blind! The man went blind!
All right.
One more round.
So there's the end of round 2. Dan is ahead 3-0. Round 3, the final round right after this.
The bids get big.
13,000.
The prizes get bigger.
A home in Florida.
On the biggest game show on TV. The Price is Right, Saturday at 10:30.
Your favorite things are made.
To save over $100 today.
Here we go with round 3. This is the last round. Dan, you're ahead. You still go first.
Being a teacher and going for an A.
A. All right, Dan, you got A this time. Morton is the world's most mixed-up farmer. Yesterday, he kissed his chicken and blanked his wife.
Oh, no. I think we're all in tune on that one. We can't say.
Here we go.
No, I don't play.
Let's go, Deidre and John. Presto, presto.
No, I'm not playing.
Morton is the world's most mixed-up farmer. Yesterday, he kissed his chicken and blanked his wife.
That is...
Plucked his wife.
You got it.
All right. Kissed his chicken and plucked his wife. What do you say, Deidre?
I'm first.
You're first.
I said, plucked.
Plucked. All right. He has 4 now, John. What do you have for him?
Well, I kind of said pluck too.
All right. And you're the only other one who plays?
Well, plucked is a clever answer, and hey, I'm a clever guy.
So Dan has all 6. And we'll see if Colleen can do a little catching up. Now, Colleen, you could catch up and tie him, but that's the best you can do because he's matched all of the stars here. At the airport, Marvin said to his wife, "No wonder airline food is so bad. I saw them filling the food trays from a blank truck."
She might do it.
John.
Well, there's this little thing in front.
All right, Deidre?
Yeah.
Colleen, at the airport, Marvin said to his wife, "No wonder airline food is so bad. I saw them filling the food trays from a blank truck."
Garbage truck?
Garbage. Hey. From the way the audience yayed, we could have a tie here if everyone says garbage.
That was a very good answer.
Oh, we're back to that, are we, Wayne?
Well, it's the pressure of sitting. You don't realize the pressure of being up here trying to get her back in the game with garbage truck.
Deidre?
And to keep her in the game with garbage.
John?
Help her out with garbage.
Garbage. Okay, garbage.
I feel a tie coming on.
You got it? Yes or no?
The pressure.
Please. Yes. Okay.
All right.
effort paid off.
All right, we have a 6-6 tie here. That means we have to go to the tiebreaker. This is the tie-breaking question. Sweet blank. Sweet blank. Now, here in front of you, but out of sight of the stars, are 4 pretty good answers to that question, sweet blank. And I'm going to, your seats were chosen by lot, so Dan, you're going to go first. I'm going to ask you to choose by number only one of these 4 responses, and tell me which one you want now, please.
I'll go for 2.
All right. You have 2. Colleen, which of the 3 remaining ones do you want?
Number 3, please.
You want number 3. All right. That is yours. Now I'm going to canvass the stars for their responses. I'll get verbal answers from them. As soon as you hear your answer, please let me know in some very audible way. Wayne. What do you say, Wayne? Sweet what? Say it.
Sweet. I'm going to change my answer. I'm going to say sweetheart.
Yeah! Sweetheart. Colleen has it. And what did you have, Dan? Dan had. Whoops. Come on down, Colleen. Dan had sweet dreams. And you'll take your place right there. I'll take that. And Dan, it was a pleasure to meet you. Going to send some gifts to you from the match game. Dan Beaton, ladies and gentlemen. Well, congratulations to you, Colleen. Now we're going to switch to Hollywood Squares. We'll bring on 3 more stars from the right here in a moment. John and I will trade places. We've got lots more excitement coming along. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
A member of our studio audience will receive 28 diamond Benrus fashion watch, adjustable Italian mesh bracelet, silver tone dial and case, precision 17 jewel movement, furnished by Benrus. And now it's time for more of the match game. Hollywood Squares, our win from Days of Our Life, Leanne Hunley. From Search for Tomorrow, Marcia McCabe. David Forsythe. And taking over, the star of the Hollywood Squares, John Bauman.
There's a certain walk to our panel. I hope I've captured it. We'll be right back to play Hollywood Squares.
See yourself.
Limited time offer.
Let's play.
Let's play. Let's play. Let's play.
Let's play.
Let's play.
And now, John Bauman and the Hollywood Squares.
She's muttering garbage. See, everyone gave you grief for 2 rounds of match game, right?
Yes.
Finally, by the 3rd round, what did you feel like?
Garbage.
So she said garbage, matched 6 people, and made it right through to the Hollywood Squares. It's as easy as that. We also have 3 brand new celebrities. We have Leanne Hunley, Marcia McCabe, and David Forsythe. Now, Marcia, when you're in a soap opera, you have to play the same character for a very long time. Really every day of the week.
Yeah.
As you approach your character now, what are the biggest similarity? What would you say is the biggest similarity and the biggest difference between you and the character that you play?
Well, I think the longer that you're on a show, I've been on Search for almost 6 years. It'll be 6 years in September. I find that the longer you're on, the more you and your character become alike, particularly if you're a nice person. If you play a real villain type, there tends to be a big difference, hopefully, between you and your character.
I'm just like her.
I would say my character tends to be a little more naive than I am and gets herself into sticky situations that I, being a sort of coarse New Yorker, would avoid like the plague, you know?
Well, you're in a not sticky situation here, we
No,
hope. It's good to have you. And here's a potentially sticky situation for you. You're going to come over here and play our defending champ in the game of Hollywood Squares. Here we go. Our defending champ is in her 2nd day. She had a bang-up time yesterday. What stuck to her was 21,675 big ones. Arla Knauer,
yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't know.
You know that U and that V look
It's very
kind of similar
tricky.
up there,
I've
don't
had
they?
very strange mail come to me.
A strange mail came to
No,
you?
strange mail, M-A-I-L.
Oh,
my
I see.
name. My last one was to Arela Shaver.
I understand.
How they got that, I don't know.
You do telegrams, right?
Singing telegrams, yes.
Singing telegrams is your line of work, and you got something to sing about so far, $21,675 bucks. You may have even more to sing about at the end of today. But Colleen will have something to say about that as we play Hollywood Squares until we all hear the time's up bell. Whoever's ahead goes on to play Supermatch. You won $20,000 yesterday. Can only do one better than that, $30,000. First game is worth $100, $25 for every square. Arla, start us off. Pick a star.
Deirdre, please.
Arla, okay.
John, Marcia.
Look at this. She's got the thing right here written down.
Deirdre Hall.
What game we're playing? Yes.
Deirdre, you are a can of fancy tuna.
You're a prince.
Now, according to the Tuna Research Foundation, does this mean that you're a better grade of fish? Or does fancy refer to the way you're packed?
Go with it.
Fancy back from here, I'll tell you that.
No, I think it means the way that you're packed.
She says fancy means the way the fish is packed. Agree or disagree?
I agree.
Fancy refers to the way you're packed.
All right.
You're right to agree. You get the square. Off to a good start. And you both look pretty well packed to me. Colleen, Ben, your move. She's got 1X. You're playing O.
Leanne, please.
All right. Leanne Hunley from Days of Our Lives. You can make this last longer by putting it in the microwave for 2 minutes. Is it milk or pantyhose?
Last longer?
Right.
Come on, Leanne, you know that one.
You only have
Come
two
on,
choices.
Leanne.
Pantyhose.
Agree or disagree, Colleen?
I'll agree.
You can make milk last longer by putting it in the microwave for 2 minutes. I don't
The
know.
microwave would melt those pantyhose.
The principle of physics involved here does escape me, but your opponent got that square. Arla Knauer, you've got a leg up on this game. Pick a star.
Chris to win.
This will give you the first game. Chris Rich, what can you do to get rid of the foul odors in your refrigerator?
Throw it away.
Pantyhose in.
According to Mary Ellen, you should pour something on a piece of cotton and stick it inside. Now, is it vanilla or guava juice?
Let me tell you what happens if you put guava juice in your refrigerator. Turns green, a big bird from the tropics flies in, picks it up, takes it away, builds a big nest, and tries to hatch that sucker for years. I'd say put some of that vanilla on a piece of cotton. Smell a lot better. Believe me, trust me, I'm right.
I've said it many times, reasoning does not count in this game. Just the right answer. He says the right answer is vanilla to get rid of the foul odors in your refrigerator. Agree or disagree for the game?
I agree.
You're right.
You should put vanilla into your refrigerator to get rid of the foul odors. You're right to agree. You get the square and you win the first game. So she's off to a flying start, 3 X's in a row, 175 to zip, but we will be back to complete our Hollywood Squares game right after these messages. See you then.
Stay tuned for more of the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour.
No matter who's dealing the cards,
Brand new deck of cards.
the Sharks are in it to win it.
Lower than a 10, a 3.
Higher than the good.
Welcome to Card Sharks. Card Sharks. Card Sharks.
Card Sharks, weeknights at 9:30 on Buzzer.
Mesothelioma.
81240 right now.
Now back to John Bauman and the Hollywood Squares.
Now, the thing you have to remember as the champ is that Colleen started off match game in exactly this fashion, right, and charged from behind and won. So do not relax. Colleen, you do get to start this $200 game.
Deirdre, please.
Okay, Deirdre Hall. A bug flies into your ear. Should you use your vacuum cleaner to pull it out? Or should you pour in Wesson oil to drown it?
Whoa!
And put your head in a microwave and get something decent
For
out of
2
it.
minutes in the microwave. And right out.
Cook that bug.
I promise you, one of these is recommended.
By who?
Mary Ellen.
The vacuum cleaner would, maybe the sound would do you some damage, so I would guess the Wesson oil.
Pour the Wesson oil in your ear. Okay, agree or disagree, Colleen?
I'll agree.
To remove that bug, you should pour a Wesson oil in your ear. You're right to agree, and you get the square. I don't know how you get the drowned bug out of your ear, but it doesn't matter. You got the square. You're on the board. Arla, your move.
David, please.
Okay, David Forsythe from Search for Tomorrow.
Okay.
You're a pregnant Playboy bunny. And you're starting to show. Now, will you have to leave bunnydom? Or is there a maternity bunny outfit you can wear?
As a matter of fact, there's a very famous designer that has just designed this. They're very funny looking.
Peter Cottontail.
Peter, yes. They're big and they're white and they're wonderful. But yes, there is in fact a maternity bunny suit.
What do you say, Arla? Agree or disagree?
I disagree.
You will have to leave bunnydom. David has no idea what he's talking about. You're right to disagree. And you I almost believed you, though. Colleen, pick a star for a no.
Chris, please.
Okay, Mr. Rich.
Yes.
From another world.
That's right.
As he's proven over and over and over again.
Mars, somewhere.
Are there male and female avocados, Chris? Or are all avocados bisexual?
Well, John.
Easy, Chris.
Yeah, never mind. There goes my whole bit. Okay. I'd say they're just bisexual. It's legal. Yeah.
He says all avocados are bisexual. What do you say, Colleen?
I'll agree.
All avocados are bisexual. Yes, you're right to agree, and you get another O. So the plot thickens, champ. You're playing X. Make your move.
Leanne to block.
You missed this one, the game, and the lead goes to the challenger. Leanne Hundley, your pet giraffe has just given birth. Now, when the baby was born, it fell 6 feet to the ground and it landed smack on its head. Is this a normal birth for a giraffe? Or is the baby in big trouble?
Remember, we're talking about your pet giraffe.
You get the goodies, don't you?
Very normal.
Okay. She says that's a perfectly normal birth for a giraffe. Fell 6 feet to the ground, landed smack on its head. What do you say, Arla, to block?
I agree.
It is a normal birth for a pet giraffe or any giraffe. You are right to agree. You get the square and you do block. So the tables have turned. She's got a couple of X's up there you might want to do something about with an O.
One for the top row.
Marcia to block, please.
Okay. You missed this one. It's a pretty big lead for Arla. Marcia McCabe, you're carrying around the Woman's Dress for Success book in the pocket of your polyester pantsuit. Now, does the book say your outfit is a total failure, or is polyester finally getting the social acceptance it so richly deserves?
I think it's kind of acceptable, don't you?
Yeah. Well, being a polyester princess myself, no. I would say this could go either way because polyester has been refined.
So could an avocado.
Or the bi-coastal avocados. I would think in that particular book that polyester would be a no-no, although it has been refined so that it's okay. But in that book, no.
Okay, she says that the Woman's Dress for Success book would say that your polyester pantsuit is a total failure. Agree or disagree to block, Colleen?
I'll agree.
It is a failure. You get the square and you do block because you are right to agree. This is developing into quite an interesting contest as we go back and forth, and we're back to you, Arla Knauer.
Nancy to win.
Oh, okay.
No pressure here, Nancy.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Dave.
You're playing X, so it's actually Nancy to block.
I'm playing X.
It's the move you would want to make. You've made it anyway, so it doesn't matter. It is the move you would want to make, but it is to block.
Okay.
That means that if you miss this one, the game goes to Colleen.
Right, no matter what it is.
Okay, Ms. Frangione.
Yes.
You want your dog to have perfectly healthy skin. How often should you bathe him? Twice a week or once a month?
Well, I only bathe you once a week, sweetheart. No, I know this. Soap is drying, dries out the skin, irritates it, so once a month. And live with the smell, you know?
To block, do you agree or disagree that you should bathe your dog once a month, Arla?
I agree.
You should bathe your dog once a month. You get the square, and you do block. You did whatever you were supposed to do, and you blocked. That dirty dog helped you out, and we're going to find out what happens in a back-and-forth seesaw kind of game after this.
I see trees.
On 169 now.
$200 game, and everything pretty well hangs in the balance. You do not have a safe lead. Colleen, you're playing O, and it's your move.
Wayne, please.
Oh, pressure.
Wayne Northrup.
Yes.
You've shot a wild turkey for dinner.
Yeah?
When it comes time to take off the feathers, should you pluck it hot, or should the bird be cold?
We can pluck the bird hot while the bird is still kicking. I'd say to pluck it while it's still warm.
Okay. He says pluck it while it's still warm, while it's hot. Agree or disagree, Colleen?
I'll agree.
You should pluck the bird cold. No, you should have disagreed with Wayne, and your opponent gets that square. Okay, pluck it cold turkey. Arla, dive into this one.
I want Jean to win.
Okay.
Darling, you mustn't say it so out in the open like that.
This will give you the game and a pretty big lead if you get it. Gene, a Japanese worker has a job that guarantees him lifetime employment. Now, does this mean that he's got the job forever? Or will most companies say sayonara when he turns 55?
Well, I've read conflicting stories on this. They have some Social Security there and proper pension plans, but all of them are not protected. I think probably at 55, they say, goodbye, Charlie, or whatever his name is.
He says most companies in Japan will say sayonara when the employee turns 55 for the game. What do you say?
Sad, but true. I agree.
Most companies will say sayonara at 55. Hello, Arla, you have captured another square and captured another game. Surprised?
Yeah, I think it's true, though.
Yeah, you got to watch the tic-tac-toe board. You're getting surprised by the strangest thing. But you're doing okay. You got $500, 75 for Colleen. However, there is still plenty of time. It's a $300 game. You could come a long way to catching up if you were efficient, Colleen. Take the X's and O's off of the board. Start us off.
Deidre, please.
Okay. Deidre Hall, what will a traditional Arab woman do if she's caught without her veil? Will she spit on the ground 3 times to curse the viewer, or will she lift up her skirt to cover her face?
Now, this isn't what you would do.
What a choice.
Oh, I can't imagine that she would be permitted to lift her skirt. Oh, or spit. Oh, my.
I mean, if they have to cover their face, I mean...
It's on you. I will simply guess spit, I suppose.
Okay. She says she took a guess. She says she thinks the woman will spit on the ground 3 times to curse the viewer. Agree or disagree, Colleen?
I'll disagree.
She will lift up her skirt to cover her face. This is no joke. This is the way it is. You are right to disagree. Very good playing, Colleen. You get the first square in this game. Arla Knauer, your move.
Chris, please.
Okay, Chris Rich.
Okay.
You're on.
Okay.
Are those tiny little hairs in your nose useful? Or are you better off without them?
Go ahead.
Pal, they're very useful. You need them to take the pollen out of the air so you don't suck it down into your lungs. John, didn't you know that, boy? Yes, you need them.
He says they're useful. What do you say, Arla?
The nose hair is useful. I agree.
Don't point at my nose when you say that, lady. They're useful. Yes, you're right to agree. You get the square. Good for you. His reasoning is out to lunch. They stop things from getting into your throat.
Well, that's close.
Hey, I got a million of them. Colleen, your move for an O.
Jean, please.
Okay, Mr. Rayburn.
Ready, here we go.
George Washington introduced this to America. Was it cherry pie or the jackass?
Let's see, probably cherry pies were around before then. This is one of the rare ones where I have to take a guess at it. So, Colleen, I'm going to say jackass, and you're on your own.
He says George Washington introduced the jackass to America. Colleen, agree or disagree?
I'll disagree.
George Washington introduced the jackass to America. You should have agreed with Gene's wild guess. And your opponent gets that square. And the jackass flourished and became president many, many times after George. And Arla, you are playing X. Make your move.
Nancy to win.
Little Nan.
Okay. This would give you a humongous lead. Nancy
Chris can speak
Frangione.
that way because he's from Dallas, by the way. I just wanted to let you know.
That's right, folks.
Yeah, okay. Now, question. Let's get
Nancy,
serious.
according to Cosmo's Guide to Marvelous Men, if you are checking into a hotel, even if it's only for an hour, should you always bring along some sort of baggage? Or is your marvelous man all you need?
Well, are we trying to hide something here?
Right, honey.
Always bring along some bags. You mean to...
Yeah, the gist of this question is, if you're checking into a hotel, for no matter the purpose and no matter the length of time, should you always have luggage, at least for show?
Show, that's the key. I say go with it. Flaunt it. If they want to ask questions, again, it's none of their business. So
So just bring your marvelous man.
Suitcase, Gene.
All right.
Okay, so no suitcases.
Okay.
You know?
She says your marvelous man is all you need. What do you say for another game?
Can I ask something? So are you talking about the man bringing a suitcase or the woman? I'm sorry. I
Well,
really
that's a perfectly good question.
yeah.
It's the woman.
Oh, the woman?
Yeah.
Oh, don't bring a suitcase.
She says, don't bring a suitcase. You should bring some baggage. I would have thought you would come to the opposite conclusion. No, your opponent gets that square and blocks you there. So, Colleen Benner, the bell means that time is up. $550. Arla Knauer, second day in a row, you're the champ. You know, something's a little crazy here. You're having too good a time to be winning this much money. You're so efficient, you're doing so well, and you're having a great time, too. Go over there and join Gene Rayburn. Get set for another shot at the big money. You played pretty well. Had we gotten to that question and had you won that game, you still would have been behind. So time was truly your enemy. You couldn't quite complete the charge from behind as you did in the match game, but you still played nicely, and you're leaving here with $125. Colleen, Ben, thanks a lot.
Thank you. I had a lot
Gene?
of fun.
Okay, John, here we are with the champ. We'll be back with her and the stars for Go with the Big Dough right after this.
Here's another classic concentration quickie. Where was the kayak? We'll be back with the answer right after this.
Your favorite things are made for you. Your education should...
Where was the kayak? If you guessed number 2, you're right. You've won another episode of Classic Concentration. Coming up next on Buzzer.
And now, here to play the super match is Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Gene Wood. Here we go. Arla's been here before. She's got a big bundle of money, and she could really increase her winnings here in the super match. One never knows. A 3-0 may come up. Let's find out. We polled an audience not too long ago, Arla, and we said, write down your best answer to this. Nancy blank. $1,000 for the most popular answer, $500 for the second, $250 for the third. Whom do you call on for a little assist here?
John, please.
No offense.
Don't, please. Really.
Nancy Reagan.
Another one?
Chris, please.
Well, Nancy Drew. I don't know.
Nancy Drew. That's a good one.
Help me, help me.
And Nancy.
Listen, they can't even pronounce it, never mind spell it, so well, it's not me.
Third is tough, Nancy.
It is tough.
Oh,
Say yourself.
see, but I want to say Nancy with the laughing face or something, but it's not. I'll say it. It's not. It's too long to be up there, but I can't think of anything else.
All right. She says Nancy with a Laughing Face, a song that Frank Sinatra sang to his daughter, who was an infant at the time, and her name
it was Nancy Sinatra,
yeah,
of course.
Right.
Oh, there was a good
I'm going to go with John's answer, Nancy Reagan.
Nancy Reagan is what she wants. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where.
No reaction.
The audience seems to agree with you. We'll see if you're right. May we see the $250 response?
I'm still so confused.
Nancy Sinatra.
There it is.
Well, close, right?
Roundabout.
Nancy with a laughing face. The $500 response says Nancy Drew. All right, there's Chris's answer. It looks like you're on the right track for Nancy Reagan. Here we go. All right. Reagan. the head-to-head match with any star of your selection. And after you've made your selection, the star will reveal the hidden number. It could be a 10, a 20, and somewhere up there is 130, and I hope you get it.
Chris, please.
Here we go again, boy.
All
It's
right,
all right.
Chris,
It's okay.
Do you have a 10, a 20, or a 30? A 20 again. Another 20. Well, you were lucky with Chris yesterday. Let's see how you do today. Just stand over there, right there, and face me. All right, here we go.
Oh, Lord.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Now, I'm going to spell this for you, and you must pay attention to the spelling. It's Knight blank, K-N-I-G-H-T. K-N-I-G-H-T. Knight blank. All right, Arla. Do you get another 20,000 or don't you get another 20,000? It's up to you to match Chris. Let's see if you do.
Knight in shining armor.
Knight in shining armor.
Uh-oh.
Don't like that, audience?
And that's like mine with the laughing fish.
Why are you just groaning at that? Well, let's see if their groan is justified. Chris?
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, hey, so far we're doing 50-50. I work for NBC, and we have to always say Knight Rider.
Knight Rider. TV show, right? Yeah, right. Did you think of that one?
Yeah, a little.
And you rejected it?
Yes.
It's for Knight in Shining Armor. Well,
that was tough.
You haven't done too badly. What with your Hollywood Squares earnings and the $1,000 you just picked up here, you have a total of $23,225. I know you love it. We'll be back with our champ and the stars right after this.
Attention, if you have fibromyalgia, take care, purechill.com. Order now.
Here we are. We want to find out which of the stars have the big 3-0. Would you all reveal them right now? Ready, set, go! Wayne! Wayne!
I guess I couldn't have had it.
And I would have said Knight in Shining
You
Armor.
haven't been
What?
called on here for Hollywood Squares yet. Would you like to answer a question? John, have you got a question for him?
Sure,
Give
John.
us an answer.
Sure, John.
Time is up, John. Thanks a lot. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, his answer
Arla?
is yes.
Good answer.
I'm Gene Rayburn. I'm inviting you to join us tomorrow.
Sean Ballard saying so long for the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. Bye.
Good.
A member of our studio audience will receive this Montgomery Ward 16 cubic foot deluxe upright freezer. Features security key, eject lock, power on signal, adjustable cold control, texture door, and adjustable shelves. Furnished by Montgomery Ward. This is Gene Wood speaking for the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour, a Mark Goodson television production. The